Guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're excited because today we're gonna be making energy bars, and these are awesome because you can mass make these whenever you want and eat them quickly and be on the go. Okay guys, so the first step is to rinse our quinoa because that is gonna be the base. So here I have 1/4 cup of quinoa in some water, and I'm just gonna use this coffee net thingy, tea net thingy, whatever it's called, to rinse it. Okay, so it's rinsed and dried. Now we're gonna boil this. So this is 1/4 cup of quinoa, and we're gonna be boiling it with 1/2 cup of water with a little bit of salt if you want. Okay, so here I have 10 dates, and you can just buy pitted dates, which is great if you do, but I had a little oversight because I'm stupid and I did not buy pitted dates. And if you, you know, this is okay, everything is a learning experience, I guess, whatever. But you know, just in case you're not able to find pitted dates, at least, you know, this is what you do, okay? Cut off the sides. It's gonna be quite tough because obviously, you know, it's dry. You leave that to the side. Cut it from there. Cut a little bit there, and pop the seed out. Okay. Okay, so this is the future me. Put the knife down when you talk. So this is the future me, and as you see, I've done a few, and I only have like 3 to go, and I found a way more efficient method. Put the date down and go at it from the long side like this. It will kind of separate at the top, and you will simply be able to open it up, and you know, pop goes the weasel. I'll show you one more time. That weasel really went pop. So I just need a little bit more space. I'm gonna cut it. Honestly, just buy pitted dates. But you know, if you make mistakes like me, at least you can fix it. And it's not really that bad. It's only like 5 seconds per date, so it's only gonna take you like a minute to do all 10. Don't cry about it. Laugh now, cry later. So now we're gonna blend some of our stuff. So first we're gonna take the dates. I'm gonna add in 3 scoops of whey protein. These will be high in protein. We're gonna take 1/2 tablespoon of coconut oil. I know this looks like butter, but trust me, it's oil. And this is 1/4 cup of peanut butter. Now for some extra flavor and nutrients, we're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. And we're also gonna add in 2 tablespoons of coconut flakes. These smell amazing. Throw that in the sink and drop that there. Clean your hands and give it a couple of pulses to, because you don't want the stuff to get too mushy, so just 1 or 2 pulses and we're done. So here we have the quinoa we made earlier. It's just been sitting pretty to cool. And here we have the mixture we just made. So I'm gonna put it here, and we will be combining it. I did taste the mixture a little bit earlier. Trust me. It's tasting good. It's gonna taste really good. It has like a little bit of sweetness, just a little bit. You know, it's got creaminess to it. It's got a lot of flavors in there. It's gonna taste really good. If you ever buy like granola bars or those value whatever bars, kind of like that. So I'm just gonna use my hand. You can just blend it again. I don't care to blend it again. I'm just gonna mix it with my hand. My hands are clean, don't worry. I've started washing. You know, before the whole C word thing that started, like half a year ago, I wasn't that clean with my hands, I would say. I mean, I was like the average person, right? I would wash them like as needed. But now, like with the whole quarantine and everything, I'm so paranoid about it. I wash my hands like anything. If I touch anything in general, I'll just boom, wash my hand. And that's how it should be. And I think that's one good thing. You know, they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So that is one good thing about it. If there's any positive to take from this whole quarantine thing, is I think we'll all be a lot healthier and you know, one, it's teaching me to eat at home. You know, making alternatives to junk food I might eat outside. It's teaching me to like wash my hands every freaking hour, even if I'm not doing anything. And I used to touch my face a lot because my eyes get dry, and I would rub my eyes, and I completely stopped doing that because, you know, that's one of the ways the viruses enters your system really easy. So if you're like me and you had an eye itching issue because you would just rub it all the time, hopefully you stop doing that. And if you're thinking about it right now as you're watching, don't do, please. So we're gonna let this cool. Well, it's already cool, but we're gonna just let it set. We're gonna let it sit so that it sets. Set. And well, you know, I'll be back. Okay guys, so it's been sitting here for about 5 minutes and it's getting tougher. So now we're gonna add in the last ingredient, which is the oats. So these are rolled oats, so you can just kind of eat them straight up. So make sure you don't use like those oats that you have to cook, because you know you're gonna get sick because they're gonna be raw. So make sure you're using instant oats. So we're only gonna add a little bit at a time as needed. So I just sprinkled a little bit on top. So yeah, you only add as much as you want. Don't add too much. So the oats are for texture and for flavor. So I can't really tell you how much to add. You just like me, go a little bit at a time. Because before it was like a cookie dough, you know, a cookie dough before you put it in the oven and bake it. Obviously, that's not the consistency of the granola bar, and we're not baking these. So the oatmeal kind of gives it that toughness that you want from a bar. And I just like oatmeal, like I always like oatmeal cookies. Although they put way too much sugar in oatmeal cookies, so I don't really put that much sugar in mine. By the way, if you would like to see oatmeal cookie recipe, let me know. So I'm gonna put in a little bit more. So here's what we're gonna do now. So it is getting tough now, which is great. So I'm just gonna spread it out. Ideally, you want these to be in a rectangular shape, because we're gonna let it sit, and once it gets tough, we're gonna cut it into bars, right? So we want it to be in a rectangular shape. But if you can't get that, I mean, I think I'm gonna end up with a circle, but who cares? You know? The point is, if it tastes good, it's good. That's what matters. Looks or whatever, you know. But you don't want them to be too thick. Do spread it out so that they become thin. As you can see, mine are pretty thin, and I might want them to be a little bit thinner. So I am gonna keep spreading them. Right? Because you know the bars are supposed to be thin and crunchy, not fat and fluffy. But this is a great recipe. It's not too high in calories. It does have a lot of protein and different types of proteins, and it's just really filling, honestly. It does have a lot of complex carbohydrates, which is great, because a lot of people will say they want to eat healthy and they don't know what that means. They just think like, oh, not junk food. But good food can be unhealthy. Like if you eat like 5 handfuls of peanuts, that's unhealthy, right? What's healthy is something that's not too many calories, you know, it has to fit in your daily caloric intake, and it has a lot of nutrients. That's healthy. You know, just because something is good, and not just a lot of nutrients, but you also want a variety of nutrients, right? This has a lot of different micronutrients in it, but it's also good in your macronutrients, right? Your macronutrients are more important than your micronutrients. Like people are so worried about their vitamin whatever, and they're not even getting enough protein, you know, and they're just slamming their body with carbohydrates, and then they get diabetes and they cry about it later. But so make sure you eat healthy, you know, fits your some kind of caloric guideline you might have. Like I don't count my calories, but I do know how many calories I'm getting in a day because I've been dieting for a long time, so I know how to do that. And I make sure I get a lot of different nutrients in the day. You know, I don't like I do eat junk, but where am I even going with this? You know, this is healthy. This is real healthy. It's not eating a handful of peanuts, some peanut butter, one slice of toast, avocado, calling it healthy. That's not healthy. This is healthy. So we're just gonna let it sit for like an hour in the fridge, so it sets, gets hard, and we'll be back. Okay guys, so this guy has been in the fridge for about 30-45 minutes. It's gotten time to toughen up. So we're just gonna cut it. I already cut up a little piece and ate it. It was so good. Like I'm not kidding when I say this. It was so good that it should be illegal. So I'm risking my life here to bring you guys this recipe. And here you have it. A little energy bar, and it's so good. I'm gonna taste it just because I need an excuse to taste it. It's so good. It's actually so good. So hope you guys enjoyed as much as I enjoyed this. Nice and easy, but more importantly, nice and easy.